Hey, it's been a while, isn't it?
We're back.
We are.
Hi everyone. Gayle from Woolswap.
Tia, her mate.
Tia, a famous Woolswapper. Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been here, hasn't it?
Yes, it has been a while. We've had a lot going on.
Yes.
With lots of family issues and
Dramas,
travelling and,
stuff.
Life just gets in the way sometimes.
Yes.
But rest assured, we've been still knitting, wool swapping, purchasing.
Trying to knit, considering it's like 40 degrees plus.
Yes.
You can't complain actually, because down here where you are, you get the sea breeze. I get nothing.
Which has just come in.
43 degrees day out.
If you're new to our channel, welcome. And we are two crazy knitting ladies from Perth in Western Australia. So welcome wherever you are in the world. And as Tia said, we've had the hottest summer. I've only been here, this is my second summer.
It's been hotter, but nobody will attest to that.
Over 40 degrees.
Yeah, when my Alex was little, we had 2 weeks of 40 degrees plus day in, day out.
Oh.
But nobody seems to want to comment on that one. They reckon, oh no, this is the hottest. Not rubbish.
Anyway, here we are. So, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So, hopefully we can keep you entertained.
Of course we can.
So I've got some purchases. I've got one FO. I know, surprise, and I'm sure Tia's got a million FOs. What do you got?
I bought some.
I
bought some FOs.
And
some were just knits, some were just... One was actually in my whip basket for like 4 years, I think. I decided...
That's great.
In that time when we had all our dramas, I decided, right, I was going to fix what I had to fix, all of the stuff that I had to fix, or, unravel and redo, or finish off whips, or just, fix holes in socks. I just did all that. So I'm really, really, really proud of myself.
Well done. You're going to inspire me, because that's what I'm aiming to do. And I've got a million work in progresses, but I've been solely working on the one thing. And I've decided I quite like it because if you're following a pattern, it's easier to remember it if you just continue doing it. Whereas I've got a few things that you have to look at the pattern and I'm like, well, where am I up to? Oh my God, I've forgotten how to do it. So that's my mission.
But you need several whips for different times of the week and day and whatever. Isn't it like different times of the month?
But I have got a couple to show you.
Because you need something where you can just knit without thinking when you're watching Netflix or when you're just listening to music or something.
BritBox. I've been getting into
BritBox is good. I've got BritBox. I've got it for a year for like $50.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
I know. Anyway.
Sorry about that.
That's what we do. Okay, so who wants to go first?
Do you need to do any?
No, Woolswap and I'll do it last bit. In case you're wondering what Woolswap is, it's a yarn matching service, a global one that I run, and you sign up, pay a small fee, and I match you up with other yarny lovers around the world, and you exchange yarn parcels. And I do have one to show you that I've been sent, because whenever I have an uneven number, I join.
Yeah. Maybe you could show that.
Oh, now?
Yeah. Well, you're talking about Woolswap,
okay.
So...
Yeah, so it is still open, but by the time this probably gets up, it'll be closed. The March round. So I'll be sending out the matches soon. And just, if you're interested in Woolswap, just keep following me on socials, follow us on here, because some very exciting things is happening with Woolswap. We're in the process of creating a brand new membership site, which is going to make it easy for me, you, everybody.
Yes.
So I can't wait. So but you have to bear with me because I'm a one-woman business.
Is this the thing that I keep nagging you about?
And I did send out a survey a few weeks back, so thank you to everyone that filled that out, because I got some fantastic feedback. I know, someone else wrote to me.
I don't know how I missed it out.
Someone else wrote and said, I went to fill out 6 quotas, and I only opened it for a few days, because I got an overwhelming response, so that was good. So yeah, so lots of cool things I've got planned for Woolswap going forward. But yeah, you just got to bear with me because I'm a one-woman band, and yes.
Should do that symbols and that you say that you
Anyway, let's get it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you a Woolswap parcel that I received last year. I swapped with Lindsay from USA, and I'll tell you where she's from because I've got...
Do you want me to hold the bag while we pull things out?
No, I'll just thank you, but I'll just...
Oh,
Oh, I know.
oh.
Anyway, I was matched with Lindsay, who owns a yarn store called Super Glow Fibre. Now, as everyone knows me, I'm really into bright stuff. So she sent me a wonderful array of stuff. So she sent me these six bright minis. Okay. Take them out because I might put them on my board up there actually. These are super bright.
They are. Look, they're neon.
Neon, yes.
Very cool.
So these are probably going to either go into a jumper or some socks. She's based out of Arizona. And she gave me this really cool knot bag. I think that's what they call them.
Japanese knot bag.
And I think a lot of people use these if they're walking and knitting.
Which I can't do.
No, I don't think I can do.
I can't do that.
So she sent me quite a few little goodies.
Wow.
Lots of stickers. Some cute little
Stitch
daisy
markers.
stitch
Are they
markers.
stitch markers, those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some little needle toppers.
Stoppers.
A bunch of little cute little stickers.
Don't touch the table. Sweet.
And let's get on to the best part, some yarn. So we decided to exchange 5. So one of my biggest tips for you is to communicate with your wool swapper. I can't say that a million times. And if you arrange to how many skeins of yarn you want to send, the minimum requirement is 100 grams. But a lot of people like to send way more. Anyway, I normally send between 4, 5 and 6. And so I always contact my wool swap and say, look, this is what I'm willing to send. What do you reckon? And then we go from there. So we decided to swap 6, I think, skeins of yarn. And we decided to do just individual ones. My last few swaps, I've got like sweater quantity. Yep. Which is a good idea too if you've got a pattern that you're after and you're wanting to knit and you don't have the yarn for it. That's a good idea if you're willing to exchange that amount of yarn. So we just decided to do 6 or 5, 6 I think, and I said just random for me, and we both like bright stuff, so that's all we had. And I did she did ask if I wanted any specific ones from America, and I wishfully requested some spin cycle yarns, and my wish was fulfilled. I'm so excited to check this out. Now these are hard to get.
What colour is
and
that one?
Quite expensive. This is
Vibe
check. Yeah. So this is 100% American wool, superwash, 20 yarn, sport weight. So
dyed in the wool? Yep.
Dyed in the wool, yeah. Isn't that amazing? So I'm assuming I'll put this in for colour work for a yoke or something. Is that?
Yep.
Do you have some?
I might have.
I've been tempted to buy it, but the yarn price is all right, but it's just the postage to Australia is quite expensive for us
I got a few way back when the exchange was like,
sorry about the crinkly.
Like 80, so it was really good.
Oh, the exchange rate's like
but
60,
now it's
like
not,
65.
So I would like some of those.
I got some wandering
flock.
The Wandering Flock. I was trying to read what it said. And this is 100% superwash merino, colour peach pop, fingering. So that's kind of cool. And then I got some of Lindsay's Super Glow Fibre. I'll put her details
that's
below.
Really fluoro, the pink.
Mermaid Caves. This is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Scottsdale, Arizona. Now I know Scottsdale because my parents used to play a lot of golf and they'd always watch golf on TV, and there's a famous tournament there in Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay. So that's how I know that. So yeah, how cool is that? And I also told her that one of my favourite yarn places is Madeline Tosh. And look at this one. Oh my goodness. Another.
That hurts my eyes.
Tosh Merino Light. Colourway. Oh, Ken.
Energy.
Or maybe that's
Energy.
to do with Barbie or something.
Yes.
Not that I saw Barbie.
I think they came out with some special plastic.
It's a nice print.
Yes. It's beautiful. No?
And this cute little one, the Knitting Tree LA.
Oh, it's got
Starlight DK. So this is 50% silk, 50% superwash merino, DK weight, and it says poppies.
It's got
She paid $15.
What do you call those little
Sequins.
Sparkles.
So, and she also gave me a whole heap of chocolate.
So there's
some Trader. No, I've eaten the chocolate. Some Trader Joe, everything but the bagel seasoning thing, which is pretty cool. And then she gave me this cute book. And I thought, oh, what's this? A cute little notebook, right? But no, it's like and I've started using it. It's like a record.
A record of your makes?
No, of your actual yarn.
Oh. Okay.
So you can put in where it came from, what size, how many. So I started.
Is this cataloguing your yarn?
Well, yeah, just making a note. And there's no random order, it's just as I've been using them. So. And some I've got the little tags, these are some from your thing. So yeah. So I thought, what a great idea. And I actually got another one sent to me too. So I've got two now, so. But I would definitely use.
I would need files and files and files.
And yeah, so super excited. So
that's Woolswap. So for those.
Yeah, so that's my Woolswap.
If someone comes along and doesn't know what it's about.
Yeah, so it's send each other a bunch of yarn, bunch of knitting stuff.
But you can join just single, so a small Woolswap, so you can just do one.
Yep.
Or the bigger one where you can go anywhere.
Yep. That's correct. We'll have a minimalist one, I call it, and you only need to exchange one skein of yarn then.
So that this doesn't need to freak out people that would just like to do one or maybe two.
Yeah, and I do have quite a few that do that. So and I think
it's also nice for the minimalist, for someone that wants to start out and try it and see how it goes before they go to it.
And I also, coming soon too, I'm going to do this year an Advent one, so stay tuned for that. I'm not sure, I might do it earlier than when everyone else is doing it, so I don't know. We'll see.
Interesting.
Yes. I've got all these plans, but I've just got to put them into action. So yeah, so that's me. So I'll just chuck that to one side. So yeah, that's pretty much like what Woolswap is all about. Right,
that's cool.
Do you want to show one of your things?
Sure, why not? Would you like me to show some FOs, which is all that I have?
Yep.
All right. Which one shall I go with first? Nest sock. All right. This is a pair of socks. They're called Nest Socks by Katie Herod of Songbird Handmade. These socks, I got two of them. They're really gorgeous.
Very thick.
They are thick, yes. Feel one.
They're like workman socks.
Yes, for boots.
Oh my god. So is this like, oh my god, yeah, it's got speckles in it. That's nice.
Right, so these are the pair of socks that I've been making with my friend Noah. She's a wool swapper of many years ago. We got matched. She was one of my first matches and we've been mates now for about 5 years, and we still swap parcels with each other. And I just sent her, she's got a little boy who's 8, or is he 9 now? Eli, I think he might be 9, but anyway, I've been clearing out my house because we're going to be shifting or moving to an apartment. So, and I've got this whole heap of Lego from my son, who's now 34, and it's in such good nick, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just sent her over 7 kilos of Lego to America.
Does she know?
Oh yeah, no, Eli got it, and she sent me a. She did footage of him opening it, and he's just going. It was like so cool. I'll show you later, but yeah, so. Just shows you that if you make a really good connection, you can be mates for many, many years. So we've never met in person yet. It will happen. But, yeah.
And just while you're talking about that, sorry, I have a wool swapper in Canada, Robin, if you're watching, hi. She has made it her mission to meet as many of her wool swappers as possible.
Oh, really?
And
to go and visit them?
Yep. Oh, cool. She only matches within Canada.
Oh, and, okay. Well, that's a little bit easier.
But yeah, she's met quite a few, and she shares it on Instagram, so it's amazing. Oh my goodness! Cool. So yeah,
much easier when it's makes it much easier when it's in your own country. Yeah. So anyway, so these socks I was making with Noah, and I know she hasn't finished hers. Just like she hasn't finished. Neither one of you have finished your tops either, have you?
Patty has.
Patty, but you and Noah haven't. No.
It's on my list to finish this year.
All right, so these socks, they're really gorgeous, really, really thick. It's a DK.
It looks like worsted.
Well, what it is, it's this wool, I'll show you. It's Bendigo Woolen Mills.
Oh, yeah.
Which is over east in Australia, but it's beautiful. It's this really lovely tweed. They've got it in many different colours, but it's 60% alpaca, 35% wool, 5% viscose. But to me, it says DK because it's 200 grams, 400 metres, so that's 200. But DK is really 250, so I would say it's more bulky.
Yeah.
Is it bulky the next one after DK, or is it Aran? I can't quite.
I don't know.
But anyway, it's a little bit thicker, so it's beautiful yarn, really soft and really warm. These are the socks. I don't know if you remember when I brought Neil's to show how I patched it up.
Oh yeah.
That was the wool that I used. So it's like really.
And are these for you?
These are for me, they're not for him.
So does it get that cold here that you'd wear those?
Oh, absolutely. For me, yeah, but I feel the cold in summer if there's a breeze. So absolutely. I've already had a couple of mornings in the cafe after the run, and my fingernails have gone blue. I know, it's weird.
It is a bit cooler in the morning.
So I have like 10 million beanies and stuff and socks. Yeah, I get really, really cold. So anyway, so that's the nest sock. Now let me tell you a little bit about it. I already said it was by Songbird Handmade. The pattern is either, which is really cool, you can either knit it toe up or cuff down. So in the pattern it gives you either, because some people prefer one way or another. Yep. I do both ways, so it doesn't really worry me.
What did you do those ones?
I did toe up. Yep. It's a shadow wrap short heel, which gives you this really lovely feature on the heel. Cool. Yeah, rather than the normal heel flap. And it's the actual pattern is the top part. See, it's got a pattern. It's got like a rib pattern on the front of the foot, not on the back. On the back is just plain stock on that. And then I've done the rib all the way around for the foot. But in actual fact, in the pattern, it says to do half fisherman's rib from like there upwards. So the top part of your sock, for about that much, is really slouchy. So they're like really slouchy socks. But I didn't want to do the slouch, so I just continued doing the fisherman, just the normal one by one rib all the way around, because I actually really like it, and the rib to me is really squishy and fits well.
Do you want to put on one of my sock blockers and see what you
I can. I was going to put it on my foot and put my foot up, but that works also.
Oh, that door bit nice shut.
Yarn. Okay, so I already said it was Bendigo Woolen Mills. The other one, the blue one, which is really beautiful. I love this colour. It's one of my favourite blues. It's Nick Picks Wool of the Andes. It's 100% Peruvian, so non-superwash. Ta-da!
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, and I did the little stripe. That's not in a pattern. I just do my own thing. And it's also not with 2 colours. It's just 1 colour. But I like doing different colours for the toe, heel and
Yep.
cuff.
Very good.
So that's that one. Yeah, so it's 100% Peruvian wool, the knit picks, and it's called Fjord Heather.
Fjord Heather. Cool. We'll put all the details
Yeah.
below and of what
So
we've
that's that
used
one.
and the patterns.
And do you want me to do the other sock? And then you can do...
Oh, yep.
All right. Now, other sock is, this was a test knit.
Of course. Tea is the queen of test knitting.
Nah, but I'm not doing that many this year. Remember what I said last year? Actually, I need both of these, I think. Have you got the other one? Because I'll explain why. All right. This test knit is, I did these, did I do that this year or last year? I can't remember. It's called the DK Sweater Weather Socks.
So this is another DK. I see a lot of DK socks floating around now.
It's
So
for
people,
winter.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be too.
Well,
oh,
for
too-
you,
I am going to make some though.
For
but-
you, probably will be too warm. For me, I can't have it warm enough.
Yeah.
I could actually wear 2 pairs of these over my feet.
Oh.
And I'd probably still be cold. And I've got a wood fire going, so that tells you. Okay. So,
These are good.
this was for Carly Perrins from Northwoods Knit Co. She's in the States. This is, I did this test for her, but it's actually 3, before I show the pictures, it's 3 patterns in the one. So you buy the one pattern, but it's got 3 designs.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's
And also you can purchase the pattern, so you can purchase it either doing it toe up or cuff down.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can. She makes the pattern for. They're not. It's not in the one pattern like the previous one, but
Yep.
you purchase whether you want to do them toe
Yep.
up or. But it has the 3 different styles
Yep.
in the pattern. And what I did when I was supposed to, all the testers, like, they picked which sock they wanted to make because it's got 3 different designs. And I really I'm pretty organized and orderly, and I like everything just so. But when it comes to my socks, stuff like that, I really like mismatched socks. I do like the same pattern but different colored for left and right. And with these ones, I decided to do, I don't think that's going to show up on that actually. I decided to do 1 sock in one pattern and 1 sock in the other.
Oh.
So I didn't get bored testing. So this is one of the designs. I don't know how easy you're going to
Was
be
that
able.
hard in that black? Oh my goodness.
This is really dark blue.
Is it?
I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see
Yeah.
it? Oh yeah, you can there. That's better.
Yeah.
So that's one design. Really, really pretty. And the only mods I did, it's got a little beautiful rolled. It's the what do you call this? When you do the rolled bind on, cast on. Tubular, yeah, which I love. I love
It's
it.
hard?
Nah. Well, I don't find it hard, but I love the effect
I'll
because
have
it's
to
really
try it.
curved. I did the same for I got a heel and also on the toe, the different color. But the pattern actually should go all the way around, so on the back as well. Again, because I'm going to be wearing it in my Doc Martens, I like the back of my sock to be just stockinette, so there's no texture to be rubbing. So I only did the texture on the front, but it actually goes all the way around. So that's one. And the other one is also beautiful. It's all cables, which I loved. And that's the other one. Look at that. Look at that beautiful cable. And seed stitch, which I love. Seed stitch or moss stitch, same thing.
Yeah, I like that.
But I love that. I love it. I haven't made the 3rd design yet because these 2 were my favorites.
Very good.
And what else do I need to tell you about this? It was what did I use? Union Fibre, which is in New Zealand. BFL DK, which is Blueface Leicester.
I love Blueface.
And the caramel colour is Ren and Ollie's Exotica DK. It's merino, yak and silk.
Very good.
So that's me socks.
Yay.
I had another pair, but I hadn't finished the second one, so I thought, nah.
Well, I might
That's
talk
enough.
about socks now then.
Go for it. But these are beautiful. I love them. Can't wait. Doc Martens and squishy socks. Woo.
So
Okay, your turn.
I purchased the wonderful Sock Project book by
Very
Summer Lee.
jealous.
And she's Summer Lee Knits on Instagram, and she produces such bright, colourful sock patterns, and I do have quite a few. And to be honest, I haven't knit any of them yet that I've purchased, but I saw this book, and so I pre-ordered it, and it pretty much came straight away because I think it's already sold out. And they're doing another run of it. It's so popular.
Well, she went and did a book signing on a book signing tour as well.
So if you're new to sock knitting, I'd recommend buying this because it's
got good info.
Yeah, very much good info. The first, quarter of the book is all the techniques.
I think she gives you all different types of heels and cuffs and stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
So, and then she's got some wonderful patterns in here. So I thought I would work my way through. So I am knitting Stripes recipe number 2, the French Connection. I'm knitting those, and I'll show you what I'm knitting those in. So I always have socks on the go. Oops, let's get my yarn out. So I'm knitting, and I decided to, I've been a sock knitter for years now, so I kind of can do them blindfolded, but I decided to follow the pattern to a T because I want to learn new things and, mix it up a bit.
So what are you learning in these ones, in this pattern?
The heel flap was reversed. Like she started on the purl side instead of the knit side.
Okay.
So that was new.
Okay.
And I thought, how's that going to work? But it did. Anyway, I'm using... I am using this wonderful yarn that... and I've got notes about this yarn. No, sorry. I am using this wonderful yarn from that Stitchcraft and Wizardry, a local yarn dye here to me in Rockingham. And she had last year, and I think she's got another one coming up. I did a learn how to dye class with her, and you got to dye 2 skeins of yarn and take them home. It was like half a day. It was pretty cool, pretty fun. There was only about 5 people in the class, so it was pretty, and it was in an old bus, renovated bus. It was pretty cool. Anyway, this is one that I dyed myself.
Oh, is that the one you did? Speckled.
So I know it's superwash merino and nylon.
Did she have a choice of whether you could do like non-superwash, or is that all she had?
No, that's all she had. And then my stripes are this fantastic.
Oh, that's pretty true.
This one is Dream in Colour yarn, an American yarn that I received in a Woolswap parcel a few years back, just a one-off skein, so I didn't know what to do with it. So here we go. It's getting a home out, and this is called Lark in the Sky.
I was going to say larking around, but okay.
It's 70% merino. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes. 10% nylon and 20% cashmere. You feel it? Cashmere.
Soft, yeah. Cashmere in socks makes it feel so cool.
So yes, so I'm working my way through those. And yes, I work on double
do it on
of
DPNs?
DPNs, yes. Not many people do, I know. She actually uses these short flip ones in the book, so I'm thinking I might test them out, but I don't know. I don't mind.
I like my 9-inch sets or magic loop.
So that's one of my socks on the go at the moment.
Cool.
And the book is good. And next time we're on, I'll have another book to show you because I have ordered another sock book. But I don't know, it's beautiful. It's nice. The pages are smooth. I just like books.
I like books too.
So yes.
I think I've got like maybe 10, 12 books, and have I knit anything out of them? No.
Oh well, that's why I'm
But I like seeing all the photos and the pictures.
Yeah,
and
it's good to have a book.
I like photography, which is
like
probably
paper.
why I collect books.
So yes, so Summer Lee.
Cool.
So definitely if you're a newbie and an experienced knitter, because she's got some colour work ones in here. I'm dying to try. Look at those. So yeah. So
fabulous. Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes. So that's
exciting.
That. What do you want to talk about now? Oh, you got another FO? What else?
I've got 2 books. Do you want me to show
do
one
the
of my
books?
books?
Oh yes. Ooh.
I don't often get books like
That's a good one.
like on Amazon, not Amazon, but like online. But we had through Virgin, we had points and whatever. Oh no, through Qantas, because we don't travel Qantas, we only travel Virgin. But when we did travel Qantas, we had some points, and so they were just going to go to waste. So we converted them to vouchers. So I got some
Excellent.
Couple of books from the vouchers. This is my first one. Okay, that really does my headings because it's showing up upside down or wrong way around when we're reading it, but not.
But when the people see it, it will be
so it's 250 Japanese. It's one of the pretty legendary book, I think. Well, there's 2 of them actually, and I just chose one. But it's got these beautiful stitches inside that you can, if you're designing your own sweater or socks, or you want to make changes to a sweater pattern that you're doing, which is what I like to add different borders and stuff like that. It's got all these beautiful stitch things, or you can add them to socks. I love these kind of things where it's got not very good. It's got these cables and seed stitch, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it's by a Japanese girl, Hitomi Shida, which is very famous, very well known.
Yeah, that's a good book.
She's got this one, and the other one is 260. And I just picked one because I got both from the library.
Oh yeah.
And looked through them.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Just picked one.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Really happy with that one.
That's good.
And the other one is one that I've wanted for ages, mainly for the one pattern, but there's a few things in it that I'd like. 52 weeks of easy knits.
Oh wow.
That.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, come on, it cost me like $20. That was it.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
this is the the Laine.
Yeah.
It's got some really, really cool things in there. Really cool patterns. I love it. Socks, all sorts of stuff. But the one I want to make is actually this one. That one there, the coloured one.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find it. If you talk, I'll see if I can find it in
you
here.
You could knit that in your appends.
I could. It's really cool. Ah, there it is. I think it's DK. What Aaron? Is that
Just
DK?
hold them double.
Yarn. DK or slightly heavier. Yeah.
That's very similar to what I've made.
I know, but that's what because like the actual book, the first one this must be a reprint because the first one actually has, the first issue has this picture on the front cover.
Yes.
Whereas the one that I ordered has a different picture.
All right, yeah.
Same patterns, just different pictures. So it must be like the second print or whatever.
Cool.
But I'm really happy because it's got sweaters.
Yeah, they've got some good books too.
Yes, I have a few of these. Socks, the knitting, the socks one and the shawl one, and
I've got the sock one.
only the first one, not the
Yeah, I've
second
only
one.
got have you knit any socks out of it? I tried to knit one and then
I have not.
No.
I've also got 10 Laine magazines, that they keep making. I stopped at number 10, which is a real pity because it's number 11 that I want that's got the Lento sweater in it. So I should have kept going for one more. But
Is that the company that's no longer
No,
producing?
that's Pom Pom.
Oh, Pom Pom.
Yeah. So, but I got the first 10 and I've knit one sweater out of it, so I'm really happy to say.
Oh, very good. Maybe that we can make that our mission.
I have
out of your knit books.
As opposed to the 100 patterns or so that I have in my files, or the other books, you mean?
Or Unravelry, or the ones waiting to be knit. Okay. All right. What else? Oh, I just want to show you a couple of purchases before I get into what I'm making.
Cool.
I'll put the pattern up, but I'm going to make. I've been trying to purposely buy yarn for set projects.
Okay.
Instead of just I like
Random.
that.
Yep.
Anyway, so it's no secret that this is one of my favourite Australian dyers, Gayle. She's based out of Newcastle,
Coffs Harbour,
Coffs Harbour, somewhere New South Wales coast.
Okay.
And she, and I have just made another purchase of her too, because she does sweater kits and she had a 20% off. I don't know if it's still on. But anyway, I wanted to make the pattern called A Murder of Crows by Dawn Barker, and it's that
pooling.
A sign pulling pattern.
Yeah.
Anyway, the owner of Skein Yarn knit up an assigned pooling pattern from Dawn Barker and dyed a whole heap of different kind of yarn. This is called Lano. It's 90% superwash merino and 10% linen.
Yeah, you can tell.
Anyway, so I contacted her and said, oh, I love this one. So the pattern for, and I will pop it in a picture of it so you can see, but the pattern is pulling just on the yoke part.
Should I try and look it up?
No, that's okay. I'll pop a pattern thing. And so I really like this as my main colour, and then you just knit in the plain colour. So I asked her to add in this green to this. This colour's called Nasturtium. Is that a plant? Nasturtium. So I asked her to add this green in. So she sent me 2 skeins because that's all I needed for the pooling. So what will happen is when you're knitting along and when you come to this green bit, you'll do the pooling. And so it'll end up random.
Okay.
So yeah, so I've got sweater quantity.
Did she add the green just for you?
She did.
Ah, cool.
So I was very lucky. So yes, so that came. So that's going to be nice. So I'll put the details of the pattern. I'll stick a picture in so you can see it. So I purchased that, and I do have a sweater quantity coming for something else, which I'll talk about next time. And then I'll just quickly talk. I've got 2 other purchase things.
Go for it.
So my mission this year, as always, is not to buy too much yarn, but I've already blown that. But before the end of the year, I signed up for 2 monthly mini skein clubs.
Okay. From?
One from a company called Row One, who is in America. Now this one's a bit of a luxury because for us the postage is expensive. Well, actually the postage is not too bad on this, but with the exchange rate, it fluctuates each month.
Yeah.
And I won't tell you what it's up to now. But anyway, put it this way, it's quite expensive. But I'm making it a mission to try and keep them going for a whole 12 months.
Wow.
So I get a whole set. Anyway, so what this girl does is you get this little bag once a month and you get 10 little
little baby ones.
But what she does is she sources, I think so far they've just been American dyers, different dyers each month.
Oh, so is this one dyer?
Yes, so
month?
this.
Okay.
And then she sends you a little spiel about the dyer. And this is pearls and postulates.
Postulates, yeah. Oh, okay.
So these are 10 grams.
That's cool.
And so they're all different. So this is my 3rd month, actually.
Oh.
I will show you.
Yeah, what else did you get? What's the other months?
Yeah, I'll just show you. Sorry.
These are really pretty.
Look at these 10.
This is called I Lobe You. Is this where I'm supposed to be putting it? Oh, I know why. Because it's doing the face thing. But when I cover my face, I can't see what I'm doing.
And then you get a stitch marker, some lollies, and she gives a little spiel
on the
dyer. So, but these are the previous months. I'll quickly show you. Ta-da-da. So I'm storing them in these cute containers.
Hang on, is it the same dyer?
No, they're all different dyers. So
who's that one?
I'll have to check it out.
I see what you mean.
So the month before, so the first month was Yarnaceous Fibres,
Yarnaceous.
which she has been a wool swapper, and she's also been a vendor for Woolswap. So I've got some stuff of hers.
I've wanted to get her yarn for ages. I never have managed.
And then the second month is Passion Yarns, which one I've never heard of. So yeah, so I'm just going to collect them for a year. Isn't that naughty?
Why?
Why?
So how many do you
I
get?
love you too.
How many do you get?
10.
10. Morganite, that's one of the colours I've always wanted. Oh God.
And then I just got this.
Just going to probably count the little baby ones before I leave, or after I leave.
So I just bought this container from Kmart over here. I've got a couple.
You haven't got a big, huge thing there where you just throw them in like I do?
No, I'm going to keep them in those.
Okay.
So yeah, so
you'll be buying a few of these
if
you're getting
I know
10 a month.
And then I thought, well, why not just stop at one? So I've joined another one, and this one is from the UK, and so far the pricing has been the same price each month, so that's good. This is from another one of my favourite dyers called Discreet Unicorn. Now Miriam has been a wool swapper in the past, and she's also been a vendor for Woolswap, and I've bought advent calendars off her over the years. So now she has a mini skein club.
No.
So this is February's.
That is really fluoro.
So I'm going to, the next pattern in that sock book is a fade one. So I'm going to, that's going to be my socks.
I'm blind.
So these are 5 20-gram ones. They're a bit bigger. How cool are they? So yes, so stay tuned each time I'm on.
See,
I'll show you.
I would use that on like socks, my heels and toes and that, but I couldn't.
Yeah. So those are little splash out purchases, but
I like the other little
I've been looking at that row one for ages.
I've liked there's one I can't remember off the top of my head. I know everyone will know that's in America. They do a sock club, a sock one every year. I can't remember who it is.
Not Desert Dye Work.
No, there's a company and they do every month is a different dye. It's like a sock, like one skein and a mini.
Oh.
And
I don't know that.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it looks really, really cool, but I think that ended up being like $50 every month. So
yes, well, anyway.
Still haven't done it. That's cool.
All right, that'll be it. And then all I've got to show you is 2 work in progresses and a finished item. So
cool.
You go.
Do you want me to do an FO?
Yeah. What have you got? Because what have we been going for? 43 minutes already. So yeah.
Shall I go? I'll just pop it on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this looks nice.
I'll just pop it on over what I have, yeah?
Yep. Do it.
Do it. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Alright. This is called Coquille. I'll just stand
That's
up.
the pattern, Forgylld.
Yeah. Look at the beautiful lace.
Yeah, lovely.
Just go around. It's just playing on the back.
Yep, lovely.
And just has nothing much to it. It's just your normal ribbing. But I did like the lace. Now this FO was languishing in my whip basket for about 5 years.
I do like the sleeves. They're a little bit different construction.
Oh yeah, the construction is really, really nice. It's by I'll show you, by Marie Green from Olive Knits.
I like Marie Green stuff.
Oh, you know her?
Yep.
Yay! Because normally you say, I don't know who that is.
Actually, she's got a book on my bind.
Yeah. So that's the pattern. So it's actually, you can't really see the lace on hers.
So you did the short sleeve.
I did, because I got bored. So I decided to make short sleeves, and also what I did with her pattern, there's no point showing you because you can't, I don't think you can really see it on there. Can you see it? No. Okay. She has, well, it's not quite full, it's like 3/4 sleeves. So I did the short, yes, but her lace is only like up to here, but I decided that because I thought it would look a bit odd just finishing there, I just went almost all the way down, just did a few rows of stockinette before I did the ribbing. But yeah, I just wanted more, but it did took concentration. There was no watching Netflix while I was doing the lace and this.
And what's the yarn you've used?
The yarn, okay. Also, I wanted to say this is it is Marie Green, but it's from a ebook pattern called Pacifico Knits, and it's in collaboration with Libby Johnson of Truly Myrtle, who's New Zealand.
Yeah, she is.
And they're really good mates. So they made a book of all these patterns, and this is one of the ones I made. So I used Yarn Floozy Machinist, which is a New Zealand dyer, and it's 70% merino, 20% yak, and 10% nylon. 400 meters, just normal 400 meters.
Is it 4-ply?
Yeah, 4-ply fingering. Yep, that's it. Just nobody wants to know the needles, do they? Or do they? US 4. I did US 4 for the body and sleeves. Just went down to US 3 for the ribbing, and then US 1 for the neck.
Yeah.
So you do the neck last. So you do everything else, and then you pick up the stitches, depending on how wide you want it, which is really good. I actually don't mind doing the neck afterwards, because then it gives you the choice of whether you pick up stitch for stitch, if you want it a little bit wider, or if you want it closer together, you pick it up 3 for every 4, something like that. But
very nice. Looks lovely.
Yeah, so because it's a fingering, I just thought I'll probably get more use out of it as a
it looks lovely. I like it.
So, but now I have to take it off because it's really warm.
Yeah, it's very hot today. Here we are, March, autumn. Should be cooling down, but it's not.
No way, it's not. It's still 30s.
All right. Well, I'll show you my one FO maybe.
I've only got 2 more.
So I started this one in I want to say October. The last time we did a video.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah. Anyway, the pattern is, I'll have to call it out because turn the page. Can't pronounce it, but it's called Sonnenstøden Tea by Evinia Jubilee. I will put the details below.
Sonnenstøden Tea. Yeah. Okay.
So what I used, so the pattern's DK with some cotton
In it?
but of course.
Some merino cotton.
Yeah, I think so. I'll clarify that. But so I thought, I don't have any of that. So I got some Marlborough Sock Light of Love, which is a fingering, and I held it double. So then, did I swatch? No. Da, 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 da.
Children, pay attention.
Anyway,
This is what happens. This is what
Doesn't
happens
matter.
when you don't swatch.
but it has this beautiful detail on it. Seed stitch.
Seed stitch, yep.
Which goes all the way down. And I'll quickly put it on. And so anyway, I got, nearly all the way finished and realised, oh gosh, this might be a bit big. But and I was actually at my mum's and she said, well, what are you going to do? Do you think you'll...
You have those
and I went,
days.
no, I'm just going to keep knitting.
You have those days, especially in winter, where you just want to be floppy with clothes.
But anyway.
And you want floppy trackies. And it's just going to be one of your bright, summery... What's wrong with it?
No, I quite like it now. So this is the Marlborough sock yarn, and the border is Artistic Yarn Candy Butter, which I just have had in my stash, and it's just kind of flecky. Variegated. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So yeah, so this will be me in the winter probably. I could wear something long underneath it. So,
and will that be warm enough for you?
Yep.
Just that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's hot already. I actually wore it a few times in New Zealand. I was in New Zealand November, December, and January, and which is their summer, same as us. But yeah, one day it'd be 15, the next day it'd be 29, next day it'd be 10. So on the cooler days, I did put it on, and it was quite good. So
you definitely won't need DK socks.
No, I don't think so. So yes, but I'm proud I finished something.
Well done.
Yay, thank you. And
cool.
Sorry, while I'm on a roll, I'll just show you one of my work in progresses. So after I finished that, when I was in New Zealand, I thought, gosh, I've got to knit something else. So I had to go to New Zealand in a hurry because my mum had a heart attack, and so I think I packed one bag. I packed that pink jumper to knit and some socks. That was it. And I thought, because my mum lives like a 10-minute walk from Ashford's in Ashburton in South Island, New Zealand, and they are if you don't know them, they are famous for their spinning wheels. A wooden toy called a Buzzy Bee. If you're a New Zealander, you probably know what I'm talking about.
They've got the nitty noddies, which I would love.
Oh, they've got heaps of stuff. Oh my God. So I'm always there. So I thought this time, actually, I was a little bit disappointed this time I went because they've changed owners and they've gone less into the indie dyed stuff, more into the commercial stuff. And I was like, ooh. But anyway, I managed to find some stuff because I wanted to knit a jumper. So I found this beautiful aqua. Well, I say aqua, but teal. This is Broadway hand dyed, 100% superwash merino DK, and the colorway is Sea of Green.
Green? It's blue.
I don't know. It's a Kiwi thing, probably.
It's a nice colour.
So I thought a jumper and that would be nice. So I cast on. I actually had to go back and buy some more yarn because I realised,
you weren't going to have enough?
I wasn't going to have enough.
Oh, it feels so silky. Nice.
So I'm making patterns called Calliope by
Espace Tricot.
Yep, that's them. They're from Canada, French Canadian, aren't they? Anyway,
nice.
I love it. It's got the wider neck.
I like the neck, the ribbing 2x2.
Yeah. And
did you swatch?
no, but
does it fit nice?
Yeah,
You've tried it.
I can. Oh, not now. It's got
it's
the
on
thing.
needles.
But yes, I have, and it fits perfectly.
That's all right then.
And also what I'm doing with this one too is I'm doing that helical, whatever it's called.
I want to say helical, but it's wrong.
Where you...
Is that where you do the 3 stitches and you keep moving?
But because I didn't want to have... Sometimes I do that and down the back I have that like a ribbing, like a, you can really tell that.
Can you tell me even if you do the helical?
No, so this one you can't.
Helical, that's it.
But I am kind of, if you look, maybe I'm just doing too pedantic. If you look really closely, you can see it's kind of going around in a circle. Like, not a circle, like.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, woman?
This is when you, because when you knit hand-dyed yarn, you should do alternate 2 skeins.
Only if it bothers you. I've never done it.
Haven't you?
No.
Actually, you can see that this has got, I have done this, but you can see that that's
a different colour to that?
Yeah, but I did do it all the way through, so.
Doesn't bother me. I just figure you're buying hand-dyed yarn and you're knitting yourself. It's not going to be like
it's really quite obvious, isn't it? But anyway, so I've maybe got a couple of inches to go, and then the ribbing, and then sleeves. So this will be done.
Long sleeves?
I'm going to do long sleeves.
Nice.
I don't have too many plain.
And you're all right with that on your neck, yeah?
Yep. So because when you put it on, it's not. Yeah, it sits down.
I can't have anything too high, which is why I like doing that next.
I can't really.
I don't know if you remember
probably just put it on.
The blue one by unwind knitwear that I showed last time that had all
It
the...
sits down.
Oh, okay. That had all the beautiful colour work. I ended up taking the neck part off about that much and redoing the neck in just what do you call it? It just rolls, just a rolled edge.
Yeah.
It was too high for me, couldn't do it.
So yeah, so I got this yarn from Ashford's and yeah, love the colour and love how it's progressing.
Very nice.
And then you go, because I've only got one more thing after that.
Okay, so my last two FOs.
Yep, go.
All right, I'll do this one. This is, I'll put it on, but it'll be like for
Oh my
5
goodness.
seconds.
It looks really hot.
Oh, this is Nutiden. This is the unspun double, held double, and it's so warm. Feel it, you know what this is like.
Oh no. See, that I couldn't wear it.
Oh,
In
absolutely.
New Zealand I could, but not here.
As soon as it drops to 20, I'll be in it. Oh my god, oh my
Isn't it
god,
funny?
oh my god, it's so hot.
Oh, that's
leg.
lovely.
It was a test knit. Oh, pre-test knit. I'll explain that in a minute. But
Yeah, lovely.
it's been folded up, so I don't even know if I've got it the right way around. But anyway, you can see
Yeah, I think so.
you can see the beautiful design
Yeah, it's
on the
lovely.
bottom, and there's actually little. I can't see anything without my glasses. It's got a beautiful yoke design as well, just little dots going down like raindrops, and some on the sleeve, which I'll show. I will explain. They're not on the pattern, but it's beautiful. It goes all the way around, and now it's coming off. I am dying.
I can't wait till we do our videos in the winter.
Oh my god, this is so hot. The other one I'm not even trying because the other one's Neil's. I was going to, but I thought, no, stuff that. It's too hot. All right, so this sweater, I love it. Absolutely love it. You can do, you know how people do test knits, right? Some designers have what is called a pre-test. So what that is they pick just a select few people to test out their design before it goes out to testers, just to see if there's any, if you can understand it, and so it's like, I guess if you're a bit experienced or whatever. So I did this for her, and I actually knit this last year when I was in Canberra. So I was working on this. It's a beautiful, beautiful design. Anyway, I'll show you what it is. It's called, and I'm going to butcher this because it's a Swedish name, and I can't pronounce Swedish words. Forgylld sweater.
We'll put the details below.
Yeah, Forgylld sweater. Well, I'll tell you something about that in a second. It's not actually available yet.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Oh, so should you be...
Oh, no,
checking it
yes,
out?
yes, but she hasn't got it up there yet. I don't know why.
Okay.
Or maybe it's still being tested. It's not a secret. It's called a Forgylld sweater by... It's the last one. By Frida Oskap. Now she's on Insta or on Unravel under the same name. You can look her up. She's got a handful of designs, some really, really pretty ones which I like. I've got another one of the sweaters that I really want to do. But obviously I did it in Nutiden, which is the unspun yarn from Anna och Air in Sweden, which is one of my favourite yarns. And you can do this in anything. It's like a
I see
DK.
you've got a thing there.
I
You
will,
wanna show
yeah,
me?
I'll show. So this colour work, it's mine here. The dark colour, the main colour is Medvind, which is a very, very dark brown, almost like charcoaly brown, which I love. And the contrast colour is Vervan, which is a beautiful, I'll show you some in a second, beautiful changing, it's a colour changing yarn. And what I did is when I did this design, so I've got, see how it's got all different colours? It's got, it has pink, orange, green, and oh, geez, a bit better on that side, yellow, and each one of these yarns, each stack like this is could be a little bit different. It could be green on the top, or just starts with different colors, but it's all basically got the same colors, just distributed differently. But I actually pulled out the particular colors that I wanted to do on here, because I didn't necessarily want all just orange or all just green. So I actually, because this yarn, I've shown it before on here, you can actually just pull it apart, and then just put it together, rub it, and continue knitting. So you can really swap colours really easy. So I played with that. The mods that I did was, in the pattern there's no design on the sleeve, but I decided to put some in because I really like that.
So you send it to her with your mods?
Yeah, she encouraged, not all designers like it, depends on how they want to test it, but Frida likes people to put their own individuality.
So she might in turn add that to the pattern?
No, she probably won't, but she likes people to put in their individuality in the pattern. The actual sweater is only 3/4 sleeve, whereas I did it longer.
Yep.
And I did the twisted rib for the twisted rib for everything, which I love. Takes longer, but I love the effect, and the rolled edging as well. So that's that one.
That's going to get a lot of wear in the winter.
I love it. I'm going to make another one. I want to do reverse colour, but I thought that this was, because this is what happens when you don't believe a pattern and you think it's not going to be right if you're following instructions. Then you decide that you know better, and then you realise that you probably should have just followed it. Because I thought when I was making this, I thought it was going to be too small.
Yeah.
But in the end, and so I went up a size in the just around here. But in actual fact, I shouldn't have. So it's a little bit wider than what I anticipated. So my next one, I'll actually stick to the pattern, and it'll be a lot more fitted around here. But I still love it. It's still beautiful. So it's that one. And did you want me to do the last one?
Yeah, you do your last one, and then I'll do my last thing.
Okay, and this was also a test. And the only reason I did this as a test, and that was this year, and I wasn't supposed to do any tests. If you remember last time, I said 2024 I wasn't going to do any, and I already broke it, but I shouldn't be doing any more anymore. But the only reason I did this one, it's by, I can show this because I think it's coming out today. It's called the Nutiden Family Sweater. And she's made it for kids, women and men.
Oh, so is this from the maker who makes the Nutiden?
No, this is Ravienna Knits. And it's her name is Nelly. She's from Germany. She makes, she's a pattern designer.
But she solely uses Nutiden in this pattern.
In this pattern, yes. But not all testers use Nutiden. They use other stuff as well. So this one here, Nelly, Ravienna Knits, she's in Germany. And the only reason I did this test knit was because Neil deserved to have another sweater, because I've only knitted him one. And he's so knit worthy because he doesn't care what design I make or what colours I choose. He just, if I knit it, he wears it.
Beat on giant needles.
Yes, it was done on, I can remember it on here. It was done on 6.5mm needles.
How long did that take you? Not long.
About 6 weeks.
Oh.
Well,
actually, in between
7 weeks. This was really difficult. It took me longer to knit than normally because it was 43 degrees and I wasn't going to knit in 43 degrees. But
no, not
this
that.
is used, it's coming up a lot brighter on the screen than it actually is in real life. Because see how it changes?
Oh, yeah.
I did the colour shifting. I've got 3 different greens and I did you do 2 dark, then 1 light, then 2 dark, then 2 light, etc. So it blends. But for some reason on camera, it's coming up really, really obvious. But it's not as obvious in real life. It's more muted, don't you think?
Yeah.
So anyway, but it
still looks alright.
It's a really, really lovely sweater, lovely design, really easy to knit. It's got these colour changes, 3 different colours in stripes, which is it's a 5-stitch repeat pattern, or a 5-row repeat pattern that creates this design. And you can decide to do either a flat neck, a flat neckline, or a sewn, you do it extra and you turn it in and then sew it. And it's the first time I did that and it worked. So I did it wasn't so, it was done like knitting, so you knitted it together or whatever, and it came up so nice. And I did a different colour on the inside, the darker one, but I've never done that before and Neil loves it. So then I went and did that to his other sweater that I made for him. So what else do I need to tell you about this one? Obviously it was Nutiden, folded over collar, stripy texture. Oh, and it's got a faux seam on the sides just by using slip stitches. You might be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can, kind of. It's got like a faux seam on both sides.
Yeah, cool.
So.
Oh, very good. I love it.
So. I mean, it's huge, isn't it?
Yeah,
like, but for such a big sweater, it doesn't really weigh. Doesn't weigh that much.
Oh no, it doesn't.
But it's warm as toast.
Oh yeah, too warm.
So there you go. That's it. That's all my FOs. I covered everything. I had notes. I remembered all my words.
I've got
Mostly.
one more thing to show before we wrap it up. My beautiful bag that my lovely friend Tia here made me. I love it. So, Tia and I exchanged Advent.
Oh, that's what you're showing me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Exchanged Advent. Did our own little Advent calendars, and we actually only got it back in January. We caught up, or beginning of Feb, end of January, because circumstances we couldn't do it in December.
I can't wait to see.
So I said I'm going home straight away to cast on, and I did.
And you did.
That was, I'll tell you, the 24th of January.
Oh wow! Oh yes, of course, just before a long weekend.
Yeah, so
yes,
I did go into it. So I'm making
Elf Mail
by Danny Knits. I think she's called Danny something, but yeah, I'll put the details below. And I have made one of these before.
Show me. Oh, that's so cool.
So what I've done is, and I don't know if I've got the tags here. Yep, I have. So I hunted through my stash behind us and found kind of an off-white cream speckled yarn. So I came up with one from Pineapple Yarns, who unfortunately are no longer making. This was Pineapple Flower, and it's actually got a bit of gold Narnia twist in it. So it's got 5% stellina in it, but and you can see it on the bottom.
Bits, yeah.
And I started off with Old Rusted Chair, and I do like her yarn. She's from America. This is 80% superwash merino wool, 20% nylon, still light. So I thought I only have one skein of these. I'm just going to knit until that runs out, and then I added in the Pineapple Yarns one.
So this is your main colours, yes?
Yes, the main colours. And then with the other colours, I just from day one pulled out the Advent colour. So the first one was green, and she very kind of, and I quite like it. I think we decided on whatever size yarn, but she gave me some small ones and some bigger ones, so it's actually worked out quite well. So
had I known that, I would have paid even more attention to how I did the colours.
No.
Because trust me, I did that. Like I had it all laid out on my table, and I placed that one there. No.
Did you? Oh my God.
Yeah, I did.
Have you looked at the one I gave you? Oh my God, I didn't do that.
That doesn't matter.
So this time, the last one I made was, and it's got a view. It's like a chain kind of. The last one I made a short sleeve one, and I actually. It fits, but it's a little bit tight, and I didn't knit it long enough as well. It's a little bit short for me.
Is that the one on the bed?
Yeah.
I should put it on and they can see.
Oh, if you want to.
No,
I haven't done all the things. No.
Okay.
So I thought I'm going to make this again because it's actually quite a cool knit to do. But I'm going to do long sleeves, and I'm going to make it one size bigger. So that's what I did.
That's what you did.
One size bigger, and it fits perfectly.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't swatch. I just did one
well,
size bigger.
Well, if you've already done one, you know what it's, and it's using the same yarn.
And I do like the sleeve because a lot of the patterns I have, their sleeves I've got big arms. I like too small. And when this one fits perfectly. So what I did with the sleeves is I got the next ball of yarn, where did it start here, and I halved it so that my sleeve on this side will be the same.
It'll be the same. Yep.
So look at me go. I started this in January.
Cool.
And I'm really close to it being finished.
That is awesome.
And it's got kind of like a short row neck.
Oh, you've done the bottom already, the hem.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
And I did run out on the sleeve to do the cuff just right at the end. So I found a little mini, just my own stash that I had, and that's going to be my cuff on the sleeves. But I
like that colour.
And it's got this short row
at
the back here. make it up. So that's kind of cool too. And I could probably put it on.
Because I'm planning mine in dark, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're going to do dark as your main colour. And
one day when I get to it.
Gosh. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that fits good. Yeah.
So I painstakingly, I get a bit bored when I get to this part and get a knit down. I think everyone does. Comment below if you do. Actually, the sleeve could have been a fraction longer, but...
Yeah, but you can change that.
That's all right.
Yeah, just take the...
I don't mind. I don't like them way down here anyway.
Oh, you don't like it up to here like I do?
No. So I painstakingly kept going till I got the right kind of length. I measured off another one that I have. That was the right length for me. And yeah, I love it.
Cool.
And I think it's turned out pretty cool.
It has.
So yeah.
And here I was thinking it was slip stitches.
It's very deceiving.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. But you have to buy the
And
pattern
it's got
to find
a
out.
faux seam on the sides as well. I like the faux seam.
Yeah. So this is
Very nice.
I'll probably have this finished by next week. So
This is why I wasn't working on mine. She's been harassing me. Have you started? Have you started? Have you started?
yeah, so we decided to
because I've been doing everything else.
either knit this pattern or there's another pattern. Oh, so that is my 2, and I'm mainly just working on this. But I don't mind it. It's very repetitive. Not repetitive, but it's
So this
very...
is something you can knit while you're watching
Yep.
Netflix.
Yep. I do, on the sleeves, I have to mark off, you know,
or
I
cycling.
mark off my rows on my sleeves.
Yep. Oh, okay. Why? Oh, so you know
When to decrease.
Yes. Or when you're changing colours.
No, not when you're changing colours. You can work that out.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm very happy. Very excited. So this will be one per winter for me. So yes, next time we're on, I hopefully maybe be wearing it. It might be cold enough. Who knows?
I didn't bring a work in progress because I've got a couple, but the main one is, it is a test.
Oh no!
John Arbon Textiles from England.
Oh yeah.
They've got some beautiful non-superwash yarns, and they have these annuals that come out every year, like an annual they've got recipes in there, they've got patterns and all sorts of stuff, and they get people to test them before they go into the book. So I did one last year, and they sent me an email saying they'd like to do another one, and I'm doing a shawl, but it's got all cable and lace, and it's like this long. So it's one that I have to like concentrate a little bit on. Although I've done about this much of it. I was going to bring it down to show, but there's only about that much on it, so it's not much point.
Well, you can show me next time.
Another time.
So, well, I guess that's it, hey?
So we've come to the end of everything. I could have brought more.
Yeah, and
we would be here for hours on end.
Yeah, I've got other stuff to show too, but next time. Next time, if you stay tuned, we'll probably do a giveaway. Yes, that's right, folks.
Cool.
A giveaway. And stay tuned. Woolswap will probably do a giveaway over on Instagram too very soon as well. So stay tuned for that.
So an actual,
I haven't done
so there's
any.
one on when,
one will be solely for you and I, like give away something to one lucky viewer, and I'll do one on Woolswap.
Awesome. The Woolswap ones I can enter, can't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone can enter. I just do a random picker thing. Follow the rules and you'll be right. So yeah, so that's it.
Well, that's been fun.
Yay.
Lunch?
Yes. I made lunch before.
Coffee.
It's in the...
My Neil's down here this weekend because we're at Gayle's obviously, but he's gone on cycling. Gone for a 2-hour cycle.
He'll probably be back soon. Well, it's beautiful. We live not 2 k's from the ocean, so I'm sure he'll find some lovely scenery.
Oh, well, we're normally around the river, although we've been going to Cottesloe because I've been doing open water swimming, and he goes for a ride along the water as well, so it's really nice along the ocean.
And the sea breeze is in.
It's beautiful. Yeah, see, we don't get this in Morley. I'd still,
lunchtime.
I would be...
On.
Yeah, Neil said yesterday when he looked, he says, oh, going to be 34 in Perth, but look, they've got like 30 degrees down there.
So we're always a little bit, a couple of degrees cooler.
A couple more.
In the summer, and then we're a couple of degrees colder in the winter as well. But we get the sea breeze, and it is nearly midday here on Saturday, and
is this about the normal time?
Yeah, on clockwork it will come in.
Yeah. Really nice. What does that say?
Oh, I don't know. It's an email. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, and if you really like our content and to keep us coming back, hit that like button and comment. We want to know where you're from, what you've been working on.
Also comments if they want to see other stuff.
Yeah, any questions you have for us, what you'd like us to talk about next time around maybe, or
make sure to give me time so I can write down all my words.
So happy knitting, crocheting, weaving, spinning, whatever you're into. Have fun, stay safe, healthy, and we'll catch you next time.
Life.
That's it.
Okay.
And we'll catch you next time. All right.
See you later, everyone. Bye.